Hello everyone, Zori here. I bet you're excited as I am. We finally get to get staking out. This has been a long time coming, but our community deserves it, and we're so looking forward to seeing everyone earning that daily Eternal token. As you can see from the poster here, we made sure to point out what all the different utilities and the allocations are for our token, Eternal. It'll be a 333 million supply, and the main use case being that is the currency of our game, and it will have all the different use cases like crafting or purchasing items within this game from the merchant and launching special in-game quests and stuff outside of the game too for that extra added utility. Thank you again to Fana, our co-owner and artist, for making this lovely visual. Now moving on to the staking platform. Um, I have the developer tool version of it up, so there are small changes to be made, but this is basically as it will be. If I quickly change screen, here we go. I've minimized it so you can see a few things. It's we have the eternal staking, the background, all the different batches. Now I can zoom in. You can see that this is your dashboard. There will be factions. So at the moment it's factionless, but you will be able to select your faction in about 30 days from now. This is because we want to make sure in the first 30 days we fix any small bugs or just make sure it's running smoothly and everything is going well. Just to inform you on the dashboard, what will look different is these images will be slightly larger, and there's going to be the decogram here of all the factions and everything. So at the moment, the button section, there's supposed to be some small changes. There's even a faction leaderboard if I go to that really quickly. This is the decogram, by the way. And it will have a live feed of all the different leaderboard positions of the factions with the point systems, which me and Solomon can update just after games that happen and stuff like that. And it'll even have a feed down here, and that'll essentially say, for example, Envy got a point from its member Marcel, for example, by winning a game of Smash Cards. So this will be a quick way for you to check. Going back to the dashboard, this is what the batches will look like. So essentially, we are using smart contracts with Ada Anvil. And essentially the maximum number of assets, I believe, is 40 or 50 in one stake. You will be able to unstake all of them in one transaction, but I'll get more into that later. As you can see at the moment, it shows the rewards from all of the staked assets. If I click to view all, we got 10 deadly sins here and a cursed item. You will actually, in the updated version, like a day from now, you will be able to click each sin's card and it will pop up saying how much it's contributing to this, and it will also include the updated amount from how much you get from the leftover system. So what is all of this? Well, the base yield of each sin is a set amount from its rank. So for example, this guy might get you 2.4 Eternal a day just based on its rank allocation. However, it could go up as much as a whole extra Eternal depending on how many deadly sins and the other assets are staked on a given day. And this is because there will be 14,000 Eternal distributed every day. I think 14,465 to be specific. And that number comes from if all Deadly Sins assets are staked on a given day. And so for everything that isn't staked, the remainder gets divided up among the staked assets. So the people who get in early, you're going to get a big bonus, as much as potentially 3-4 times the amount. If I click onto this here, you actually get a forecast of each batch. So at the moment, it's on a month-by-month basis, how much this batch will be earning you on a month-by-month basis. It's a straight line at the moment because no changes have been made. And what I mean by that is you will actually be able to unstake and restake different assets to a batch. So I say I wanted to take this one down, for example, and sell it on JPEG, but I want to just keep the rest of my sins earning. I can do that. I can remove this one sin from the batch. So then that would change on here. So your graph will end up over time being a bit more mountainous, let's say. And also another cool feature I was told today actually is when you click view all in the future, this could be as soon as 2 weeks by the way, if your Deadly Sin gets an offer on the JPEG store, it will pop up that an offer has came and you're allowed to actually accept it through the user interface. So you don't have to unstake the Deadly Sin, list it on JPEG, or accept the offer and all those transactions. You can actually just accept it straight from your stake, which I think is a really cool feature. Unstake and harvest, what's the difference? Essentially, unstaking means the whole batch closes and you get all the eternal rewards with it, and this will increase and whatnot. And harvest just means you can harvest the eternal from it just to get into your wallet, but keep the stake going. So that's essentially the difference between the two. And here, just to explain better, this is the total earnings you've made over time. I've been playing around with it, as you can see a bit, with just testing out some things with Anvil beforehand. So this will be a little bigger by tomorrow, the images, but essentially this will update over time the total earnings you get from harvesting. And also, it will also show soon your daily total eternal from combined somewhere up here. Your roll stack comes straight from CNFT tools. So the roles you have in our Discord server, the amount of eternal you get daily from those roles will pop up here, and you'll be able to claim your role stack. So all the roles, the amount that your roles is garnering you in eternal, basically. So it's basically like different batches, and over time this site will evolve to become better ease of use. For example, claiming all in one go. That will be happening before factions even come out, instead of doing it by batch, and all the individual unstake and everything. Now that I've got through that, I'm going to show you actually how a stake happens. So you see this great button here, create new stake. Alright, let's click that. And this lovely UI, all the background and logo is done by Amy, and Anvil done a great job putting it all together. It's awesome. You can search by collection, and I don't have a phantom key in this wallet actually, but if you have phantom key, it will say phantom key. So if I say I want Deadly Sins, it will just pop up with Deadly Sins. If I just want to look at my cursed items, blah blah blah, and just the same with if you have phantom keys, but it's probably better to have it selected on all collections. But it might be easier if you're a massive whale and you want to just target certain things to stake. So how do I do one of these awesome stakes? Because you can stake all together with all the assets. Okay, let's stake all of them. I really like this neon meow mask I have actually. Alright, so then what you do is you see this button up here. Once you've selected all the ones you wish to stake, or you can deselect all of this button. But up here, it's your staking cart. So you click it. This will tell you how much estimated daily reward you'll get, not including the leftover system eternal. So, pardon me, it will basically just be your daily reward from the base yield of each asset. And if you want to check how much each asset gets you, by the way, this little button here says estimated daily rewards 2.4 eternal. Let's go to this one. 2.6 is a bit of a rarer one. Maybe one not as rare. You can see here back down to 1.8, and then your cursed items, of course. If you have the barcode alongside them, this will be 10. So yes, back to the shopping cart, sorry, or the staking cart. The locking period is now unlocked. You can support Ada Anvil by delegating to their pool. They have a lot going on. And then you click stake now. I'm not sure if you'll be able to, you probably won't be able to see this on my screen, me filling in the transaction, but I will do that ever so quickly. Let me just pause this actually until it's done. Okay, we're back. I've just filled the transaction because it wouldn't show you that part of my screen. And once you've done that, it will say awaiting confirmation, and everything will happen as such. So you can have all these different batches. You can manage them as you see fit. You can essentially, within the first month, we're told, be able to unstake individual assets after you click the view all button. There'll be just like the player card as you saw, but you'll be also given the option to unstake individual asset or select some. Let's say I want to unstake 3 of the 1, 2, 3, 8 here. You will be able to do so. So yeah, this is all the awesome UI we've got. Extra little things if I just bring up my notes. yes, you'll be able to accept offers straight from JPEG. The graph shows daily of the batch, and also that the graph again, sorry, will be able to change to a daily one hopefully very soon. Because I think people prefer seeing it on a daily scale rather than a monthly scale. So you'll be able to zoom out and scroll and everything. But yeah, that's essentially what it is at the moment. Oh, we're really excited to get this started. I know a lot of you are really wanting to get staking your sins and cast items and phantom keys as soon as possible. So we're making sure to get this video out for you, and hopefully this video answers any questions you have. But if you do have more questions, do feel free to open a support ticket and talk to us more. But yeah, we're really excited, and this site will evolve over time. We really love it, and when the factions come out 30 days from now, we're really gonna gamify things and really get everyone involved to earn more Eternal, and compete and compete with your team to get those extra points. So yeah, we're really looking forward to this. And again, thank you so much for the ongoing support. It really does mean the world to myself and Solomon and Amy. We put our heart and soul into this project, and we wouldn't want it any other way, because you guys is what keeps us going and makes this vision stay alive. It keeps the fire burning, and we're really excited for what's to come. Anyways, that's me for now. Again, any more questions, feel free to shoot us a question. But yeah, I hope you guys have a lovely time staking and earning your Eternal, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.